Yeah, yo, I've seen people complaining about this green arrow, the past and the future. This debate is getting out of hand. I just have to do this for I think this is the fifth time I'm doing this debate. Actually, I don't know because in my own concern on this green arrow, which is the past and the future of this green arrow, it says Stephen Arrow, which was the past Green Arrow. I love the fact that when Oliver came back from the island, Oliver was became a vigilante to, would I say, atone for his dad? No, not like atone, but Green Arrow was someone who I loved as a hero. He stand on a way for the billionaires who the corrupt billionaires, right? He stand as a corrupt billionaire who threatened them to save the Star City and other things like that, something like that. And all of a sudden, there's something that actually chokes me, something that makes me feel bad actually concerning this Green Arrow. Green Arrow, when Oliver came back from Ireland, Oliver was so focused on the vigilante, right? Okay. All of a sudden, Oliver turns everything down because he met a woman. Bro, can you hear me out? Oliver met a girl, which is Felicity. Who the fuck is Felicity? Man, who the fuck is Felicity? He just turns, just ruin the movie because he just gave up on the vigilante. He was so weak that he cannot even fight or even stand as a usual person, as a hero. He has to bring Barry. He has to bring Barry into the business to help him save this Star City, which is which is not normal to me because Oliver was my hero. Yeah, he is. I love Oliver. I love the Green Arrow. I love that guy in the hood. I don't love someone who just gave up everything because of love and just like become weak, and he was never a leader anymore. Oliver was a leader, but after meeting Felicity, he was never a leader anymore. He was not. Look at it. The team split. After team split, Oliver could not do anything with his own team. The second team was just even doing much better than Oliver. I think Oliver was better alone. He was better alone. And after John Diggy met him, they started working together. I think he was quite better, right? But meeting Felicity was the biggest mistake on this movie. This was the biggest mistake on this movie. I stand here to be corrected, but this is the biggest mistake on this movie. I don't know. I stand to be corrected, but if you're an Oliver fan, I think you should understand what I'm saying. You should understand what I'm saying because it feels so bad. It feels so bad because he tried his best. Not like he fucked up, but he tried his best, right? Tried his best. But I think the director of this movie needs to answer some questions. I think we need to figure this. You need to tell us some things we need to know. I think there are some details we don't know about this Oliver kind of action when he brought Felicity. Felicity is supposed to be dead. Yeah, she's supposed to be dead, man. I hate Felicity, not like I hate her, but she makes my hero turn to. I know Green Arrow, but after meeting Felicity, I think I don't recognize my hero as Green Arrow anymore. I think he turned to Weak Arrow. Mm, I don't know, but I think it should be what should I call? Um, they turn to Purple Arrow. What is weakest color? I think that's what Oliver became, what he turned to, and it was so bad that I can't bear it anymore. I can't bear it. Seeing my hero, uh, being weak, always lost in battle, and Let's keep focusing on love. Who the fuck is Felicity? Who brought Felicity in that movie? Who that sense? Who brought that? Who did that? But we're here to love. We're here to kick axes. We're supposed to be kicking some bad guys' axes, right? What the fuck? Let's just give up all the emotions. We set down, lay down, watch your data. Oh, I want to watch my hero. And then all of a sudden, some dumb niggas just came in as a girlfriend. Who the fuck is doing this? I hate that sense. Right, yeah, I hate it. Yeah, yeah. Felicity was supposed to be dead. Yeah, she's supposed to be dead. You're supposed to die, to bring back our hero, to resurrect. Yeah, I was expecting that. Okay, after coming back from the island, he was quite okay. I love that fact. Yeah, I can't deny that. He was good on shooting arrow, not weak, and never lost a battle. Yeah, he never lost. He never lost. After meeting his favorite, like a so-called girlfriend, right? He became weak. He can't shoot arrow anymore. He can't. He can't just disappear the way he used to do. We don't know he has green arrow anymore. Green arrow. He was so weak. Even he became a mayor. How long did it take him to be dropped as that mayor? Because he was weak. He can't even handle his own self, take care of some shit. He can't. He can't take care of some shit. He was so weak. And this is not the person who we used to know. We don't know Green Arrow as a weak man. We know Green Arrow as someone who likes to kick billionaires, corrupt billionaires' axe. We love that. We love to see that sense. Kick some axes, man. This is what we're here for. We're here to love. Fuck love. What are you loving for? What are you loving for? Do you just want to play game with us? Do you? And now I see people complain that uh they make that. I think, let me check this out. A green arrow, okay, green arrow debate, which is the splasher. The splasher, yeah, the splasher. So here is the question on the segments. The splasher. If you are watching from the America and the Africa, tell me, is the serial killer, is Green Arrow a serial killer? This is the future we're talking about. We're talking about the future now, not the past anymore, right? Is the Green Arrow a serial killer? Green Arrow a good idea, or is DC trying so hard to be Edge? Can you help me answer that? Because I don't understand. I think the future of Green Arrow, which is this absolutely Green Arrow 2026, I think this future will be the sense I would like to put my focus on my all my emotions, like my time, spend all my time to really watch and enjoy, have fun with it. Because by seeing on the layout, I think we have a lot of axes to kick here. Yeah, I don't expect to see love, because the reason why I'm saying this is that we lost our hero. Our hero was dead, and coming here with to see this serial killer here in the hood. I think this particular guy, because I don't know who will be in that hood for now, but I thinking that whosoever will be in that hood should be who we want to see. I don't know about you, but it should be who I want to see. Kick axe, man. This is what we're here for. We're here to kick axes. We're here to stop corrupt billionaires. We're here to love. We're here to play dumb shit on on our fans. No, these are not done that way, man. These are not done that way. But whosoever should be in that hood, I think that person should really try his best and give us the vibes which we really want to see. And I just want you to kick some ass. Nothing much. I don't care about your love language. I don't care about your love style. I don't care about who you date, who you are with, your emotions. Fuck you, your emotions. Fuck your emotions. We need to get the job done. We need to get it done. I hate the past, the Green Arrow past. The Green Arrow past it started okay, but it does not not end as expected how I was expecting things to be. Because Green Arrow fucked up. He fucked up. He really fucked up. He Green Arrow does not have that I know. The Green Arrow that I know, which came back from the island, does not have any human emotion, sympathy from any human, not even from his mom or his sister. Right, right. But he could face any challenges. He could stand. He doesn't care who you are, where you come from, how long you have trained. He doesn't care. Give a fuck about that. But he lost it. Felicity makes him lost it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's okay to love. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to love. But it's not okay to love. It's not. It's not. There's no time to love. We ain't have time for all those shit. Love, love style. We ain't have a fucking time for all this shit. We need to get things done. Our city's falling apart. What are you doing as a vigilante? What? It's just it's just play our emotions. Started well, end bad, and end up being killed. I don't know who directed this movie, but if you know who directed the director of that movie, please drop it in the comments. Like, we need to talk about this because this is not making sense to me. I watched this over and over, trying to understand this movie, and then all of a sudden, I see this future of Green Arrow, and I think this is the future. Let's forget about the past. This future, I think this serial killer should be what we expect Oliver to be at that past. This is what we're expecting, not the bullshit of love. But I don't know about this future, how it will look like. But by seeing the layout, I think the serial killer, this who, I think this person, the particular person that should be in this hood, should be the person who we expect to see, who we were expecting to see in that past Green Arrow. Because I love the layouts, and also I love how I see the comment and other things. Okay, let's talk about the mystery. Talking about this mystery of Green Arrow, right? Oliver Queen is dead in this comic. I think I have three suspects. This is the past. This is the past of the Green Arrow. I think I have three suspects. Type one for Roy Hyper. I I never trust that guy on anything, right? Because when Tia met this guy, it's not like she met him as regular person. We go out for dinner and met someone, like take out someone on the dates. Bro actually stole from her, right? And was tracked down and caught. That's where it started. So how can you be a friend with a thief, man? How is it possible? How is it possible? being a friend with a thief, right? I I I don't know. I don't know. But I'm suspecting that guy, Roy Hyper, is one of my number one suspects. I think he's one of the cause of Oliver's death. Roy Hyper. Two, for a ghost. I think for a ghost. For a ghost. Ghost. I don't really want to go deeper into this sense and talking about um this Oliver past because it's really annoying to me. It really annoys me because I loved I loved the start of this series. I loved the start of the past, the Green Arrow, the past. I love how it started from the island and all of a sudden came back to the city, started protecting the Star City, and things were going well. It was going well. He lost his best friend. He lost his Tommy, and he has that anger in him that makes him, when he see a corrupt below, he just took all the anger and then put it on that person, and then all of a sudden, I can't even believe that Oliver would develop a feeling for a woman. How? How is that possible? Let's talk about this. How is that possible? Oliver was never meant to love. He trained on the island for 5 years. Isn't that enough to for a human to lose feeling on relationships and just get things done? Your dad died and left you a notebook. And then you came back, started, you know, bringing out some shit which makes us feel good, kicking some axes, crossing some names on that list. And then all of a sudden, I don't even know where that notebook went, like, disappear went to. I don't know. I I rewatched this since this movie. I think this for the fourth time, but still, I I don't enjoy the end of this movie. I don't enjoy the end of this movie. Felicity was supposed to be dead. I'm still saying this. Felicity is supposed to be dead. Just imagine something. Imagine this sense. I'm not a director, but imagine this sense now. Take for instance Oliver's fiance, which is Felicity. After the engagement, and she the attacks on Ruben Diaz. Is it Diaz, right? Diaz. The attack on Diaz. So when Diaz was attacking the Oliver, I think they could have made that sense like Diaz should get through Oliver. For Diaz to get through Oliver, he should take something that's really, Oliver really values the most. Because when he loved Felicity, he loves her with all his might, his strength. I can't put heart because he loved her with everything. They were supposed to make Oliver a serial killer, not in the future. That past, that is where it's supposed to happen. This is where we're expecting all this shit to happen. How can I start a movie very, 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 just I think I need to speak to that director of that movie. I think we need to get this guy arrested because he plays with my emotions. I'm not a lover type. I love Green Arrow, my hero. I do. But I have to cut him off. Yeah, I have to. Because it's not, he turns to, um, as they call, weak arrow, not no more green. Turns to weak arrow. Is it gray arrow? He was never my hero anymore after the incidents occurred between him and Felicity. I was never happy. Take Felicity away. Take him away. I think some other people who said, had it been Felicity was dead, who would take care of, who would take over that uh, technical stuff, trackers, and all those technological stuff for Oliver and the team? I think we have the other guy. What's his name? Is it Chris Barr? Yeah, something like that. The guy was so good. He was good also. He was. Why can't they let Felicity go? Why? I think I Central C talks about this, right? He says it's only when you love her, just let her go. Bro, let her go. We have things to do. We have fucking things to do. I've not finished crossing the list. We still have pending jobs. I think your dad will not be happy. Your dad is still be mad at you. He's not expecting to fall in love. Fuck your emotions, bro. We ain't here to love. We just need to get things done. Look at me now. I spent few months trying to understand Green Arrow, the past. Right. Trying to understand Green Arrow, the past. I checked some particular things that heroes are supposed to suffer. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. It's not. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's meant to be. Heroes are supposed to feel pain. They are. I'm not saying Green Arrow did not feel pain. He did. He did feel pain on the island. Yeah, he did. And Diaz also gave him gave him a lot of tough time. Yeah, I understand about that, but there is something I'm trying to say. This is a debate. Yeah, it is a debate about the past and the future. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying about the past. I don't know if you see the past. If that's it, go back and watch that sense again. Green Arrow. You understand this thing I'm saying? Green Arrow started where? Came back. He even interrogated his mom. Bro, can you see that? He interrogated his mom. Also, he was even doubting his sister. Right? So what's changed? All of a sudden, he changed. Not giving us the vibes we need. No, it's not making sense to me. That's this movie. I think we need to talk about this more. This debate is not going to end. It's not going to end. Let's talk about this. We have to talk about this because I don't know. This debate is not ending. It's not. It's not going to end. Because right now, currently, I actually prefer the future than the past. The past, I'm just saying the past like shit. I'm just saying it like shit. Now, we're checking the polls. We're checking the polls results. It's 60% of this future. It's 60% say he should be a killer. Whoa, you guys are dark today. Can you see this comment this social person dropped to me? We are checking the poll results. 60%. Can you hear this? This is 60%. 60 fucking percent say he should be a killer. Yes, this is what we need. Not like a villain, but a killer. This is what we actually need from the past. Why is he coming to the future now? We actually need him as a serial killer at the past. What is it all about Oliver Days, Oliver died, love? Who the fuck did that? Who the fuck brought love into this movie? Yeah, you can leave Tommy to love. We don't care about that. Right? We don't care about that. You can leave Roy. You can leave the rest. John Diggy even has a son, a daughter. We don't care about that. We don't give a fuck about those people. We care about you, Oliver, our hero. We care about you. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know who did that. Was actually annoying. I won't lie. I won't lie. This was so annoying. We're here to love. You have a son. Okay, we we pardon you on that. We agree. Okay, no issue. Nice. We never have a problem with that. You have a son. You found out. Yeah, your baby mama has a son for you. That was cool. We agreed. All of a sudden, you found Felicity, which is not meant to be. It's not normal. It's not. It's not normal. And I don't know what this is trying to do. I don't know. But DC, whatsoever you're doing, I just know that you're trying so hard to be like like Marvel, but this sense is you're dragging us crazy. You are. You're driving us crazy. I don't appreciate the fact that Green Arrow is not a serial killer in the beginning. And then now bringing a serial killer in the future? What do you mean? What do you mean? We have been debating about this for a long time now. Because many 60% always talk about Oliver is meant to be a serial killer at the past, not the future. He was supposed to start this from the past. He actually stopped crime. He stopped crime from the past, normal, which is not meant to be. He's just supposed to stop crime alone. He's supposed to stop and kill, not stopping crime alone. But we actually loved him on that stopping of crime because he He makes the city to be so cold that everyone this is scared of the vigilante. No matter what they do, they always watch their back, look around to to check if there's any danger before going into operation on anything, because he was dangerous. He actually comes from nowhere. He does not announce his movement, nothing. What change? What fucking change? Because of love? 60%. 60%. And we say 60%. This guy is meant to be a serial killer. The past is supposed to be a serial killer, not the future. Honestly speaking, I'm not happy on the Oliver past. I'm not happy with the past. Actually, I'm not happy with the past. For this year, I don't know what they're trying to do, but I'm not happy with the past. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. Because bringing love in this movie was so annoying, and that's a fact. That is a fact. Because if half is 60% of fans, your fans, saying he's supposed to be a serial killer from the beginning. Yeah, he stopped this just real billionaires, corrupt billionaires from progressing and completing their shit. But he totally stopped because he was weak. Not like he stopped. He still tried to, but he was weak. He was weak. He was not the person we used to know. He was not the Oliver you used to know. He was never the Green Arrow anymore. He lost it. He did. Honestly speaking, I think the future should be what you're expecting to see in the future. For being a serial killer, I think this should be what we're expecting to see, because when saying he should be a villain, but he should be who we expect to him to be. He should be a guy that's not only stop crime, but actually keep kick ass the way we actually expect him to be. Because I can say uh Oliver should be in the DC. What is he going to do there? To me, he's not qualified. Saying this sense is not qualified to actually be on the DC. Being in the DC should not, because you can't see Batman like stopping crime alone. It can't. After watching this for a thought, I think I just prefer watching Joker for the rest of my life, because I don't give a shit about all this. You love? Who cares about that? You just need to get things done. Your dad left you an assignment and you can't do anything about it just for a woman? No, but who does that? Tell me, who does that? Because we don't give a fuck about your emotions. Your emotion does not matter to us. I don't know about you, but it doesn't matter to me. You just need to get things done. Make us happy. Kick axes. Stop crimes. Be a serial killer. Everyone was expecting to see all this shit, all this sense. 60% are saying this. Should be a serial killer. Not just stopping, but should be a serial killer. You have a team. Everyone was scared in the Star City about the Oliver team, the vigilante team. Even the police couldn't stop them. But all of a sudden, everything changed. Things split, everything changed. What's going on? I think the director of that movie needs to check what he did. Yeah. And also I'm thinking Oliver's son is the one in this hood and the future. Because I just have that feeling he should be the one in that hood. Yeah, he should be. He should be. But the fact that Felicity was still alive, I hate that. I hate the sense that she was not supposed to be. She was supposed to boost him by giving up her life. She was supposed to be dead. Oliver will have that courage, that mind to be a serial killer, to be who he wants to be. Not a weak man, weak hero. He has to invite other people, like invite Barry. I don't know where he come from, but he just all of a sudden you see him, helped him fight crime. Not like fight crime, help him stop crime. And he leave. When he came back from the island after 5 years, he did not need team. He was all alone. He was all alone. Everything was moving faster, cool for him. He was doing okay all by himself. John Diggy joined. It was okay. It was. Everything was cool. And when Felicity finally joined, everything spoiled. Everything turned around. He became a mayor. I don't know how long it took, but he couldn't hold on. He couldn't cope. Everything was just gone. Lost your mom. See, you couldn't be who you were supposed to be. Are you trying to tell me that he does not feel any pain of losing a family? He lost his first wife and he didn't even care. I was thinking he cared about Felicity the most. I think that is his favorite. He could have took her away. Just giving up the life. Gave up her life. And then let's see how Oliver could have coped with that set. I think that's where we're supposed to see the serial killer. And then they just made everything just boring for us. And then all of a sudden, you're coming back as Oliver was dead. And now in the future, that is a serial killer. We're supposed to keep up with this. How are we supposed to keep up with this? I don't care about his feelings. I don't care he's trying to make things better. But he was making things very better. Far better than how he met Felicity and everything turns around. Never seen a hero give an advice to a villain. He never did that when he came back. He never did it. He actually gave a command, not asking. He never asked. But how come does he start asking? How? He says it's all right, but hoping that the future, which we're seeing here, should be what we're expecting. Should be what we're expecting. It should not be like the weak past of Oliver, not the weak past of Oliver. Being a serial killer, we love that sense. We did. God, that was so annoying. It's definitely annoying. It's not what I expect to see. Okay. Just looking for the sense, a clip on the future Green Arrow. This debate is quite too long. I think this will take some time because this started not today. Because I have a lot of people saying, is the new Green Arrow a serial killer? That's actually a question for the DC. This is what we're expecting to see at the past, not the future. I just once asked this question. Absolutely. Green Arrow. Why he is a billionaire splasher? Why? So we're comparing this Steven Elmer's Arrow versus the new horror version. Comparing these two version of this Green Arrow. I think by saying on this sense, I prefer to see the future of the Green Arrow because this horrible version is what we expect to see, and this what boosts the vibes, and I think this match the sense which the past Green Arrow have, or the opportunities have from the past. I think the future, the horrible version, should fit that uh the the opportunity has in the past. Because when his dad left him a notebook, he was not horrible, which he's supposed to be, but he was not. He's supposed to be to show his that horrible version of his to actually accomplish that mission which his dad left for him to atone. Should I use atone? Yeah, atone for his dad's sins. No. Is it make things right? For his dad. I don't know. Give a fuck about that. But he's supposed to be horrible. He's supposed to be. He can't stop crime alone. His dad is a gangster also. He was a crime boss. but he understand that he was not living the way a human is supposed to, and he has to sacrifice his own time, his own life, for Oliver to live and right his wrongs. But he didn't. He started, but gave up. He gave up. And then now what do you expect us to see in the future? We only see, this is how we see the past Green Arrow. This is how we saw it. It talks about it like this: Green Arrow is so person, Green Arrow like that, Green Arrow like this. And then all of a sudden, watching the sense was nothing but bullshit. It was nothing but bullshit. What did DC want from us? What did DC actually want? How? Now seeing the future, I think they're trying to make things better, but trying to make things better. Oh, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it actually goes on the future, because can't still stay and watch what happened in the past come to the present anymore. But Green Arrow is dead, and the person in that hood should be the horrible version, which we all prefer and which we are all expecting, hoping to see in the Green Arrow. To see what in the new Absolutely universe. Oliver Queen is dead, and the mystery killer is hunting corrupt billionaires. Same sense, same sense as the past. Yeah, the same sense as the past. Oliver was hunting the dead, the corrupt billionaires also, and also the new guy in the hood, which we don't know about him yet. Is he hunting the same corrupt billionaires? Does that mean he's still Oliver that came back, or what? We are discussing the Oba horror, reimagining by Posca, imagining by Posca, Bishop and Raphael Abukwe. Plus, we dive into the latest casting rumor for the MJ movie and James Gunn's. Is this an update? They're still hoping to see the sense of the future of this Green Arrow. But the fact that 60% are pulling up saying he should be a serial killer. Oh, I think well we all like to be in the dark. We all like to be in the dark. 60% say should be a serial killer. Should be. This is what everyone expects to be. We're expecting to see that on a serial killer. The past is supposed to be just bloody, not just stopping crimes. You stop crime, yes. We don't have problem about that. But the fact that you are in love, you can't serve two masters at the same time. How would you cope with that? That shouldn't be possible. You're supposed to take one. And also, you actually take your strength over love. You choose that over love. I don't know. Green Arrow, hero or monster? Yeah, he's not a hero anymore. We need a monster. We don't need heroes. We actually don't need heroes. Fuck heroes. You're supposed to feel pain. You're supposed to act like a villain. But you actually from for a billionaire playboy to end up on an island, stranded for 5 years, came back and rewriting your father's story, your father past mistakes, rewriting them. Yeah, we love that. We love the fact that you're trying to make things right, and then you lost it on the way. You lost everything. You couldn't even know your left and right to even know what you're supposed to do, what is right for you. You couldn't. You're just being a playboy and just lost everything. It's just not right. Which the past just gets annoying. Every time you try to watch it, the past just gets annoying. And let's hope and see what happens to the future. As saying, it's a horrible version. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes about the future, which nobody knows who is there. We don't know if it's Oliver still come back from the dead. We don't know about it yet. We don't know if it's Oliver's son is inside the hood in the future. We don't know. But it's also uh fighting the corrupt billionaire, same as Oliver. So I'm thinking maybe it's still Oliver that's still there. But if Oliver is still there, how comes does it have the horrible version now? Why? Why not then? What happened then? What happened then? We need the corrupt version. We just need that horrible version of Oliver back then from the past, not the future. He's supposed to make way for the future. So he's telling me that the future is making way for the past. That can't be possible. It can't be possible for the future to make way for the past. No, the past always make a way for the future. And for the fact that Oliver was never so horrible, he was just stopping crime. Then what changed? What changed? He lost his mom and he was not horrible. He lost his dad, was not horrible. He lost his wife and not horrible. Then what changed? What changed now? Doesn't mean in the future he lost Felicity, because I guess that is the only thing that would make him change. Does it mean that he lost his way? Because he can buy this shit. He can just understand if actually it's Oliver that came back. It's not never going to make sense. It's never going to make sense. Because I think it's not suitable for the horror version. He's not. He's not capable to handle that version. He's not. I think for him to handle that version, I think Felicity needs to go. She needs to go. I think that's the only way that Oliver can handle the horrible version, can be a serial killer. he can never be without losing for Felicity. I think that is the only way for Oliver to become a serial killer. And I'm really expecting the future not to care about relationship type, love, because we're here to love, we're here to watch love, we're here to watch romantics, we're just here to watch kick axes, billionaires, corrupt billionaires who, you know, should always be scared. Yeah, there's still vigilante within the town. There's still. And I believe that the future should be what we expect. Should be the horror version of the Green Arrow, which we are expecting. Actually, we don't know who is there yet in that hood, but we all are hoping to see the horror version of the Green Arrow and to kick axes to cross those lists. We don't know yet if that list will still continue from the future, but I think it should be because if Green Arrow is dead, he was dead, yeah, he was. He's dead. He's dead from the past. So I think his son is supposed to take over from that, and I think he's supposed to leave that note to him. So I guess I just have 70% accuracy that it should be a Green Arrow son inside the hood from the future that will take over the Green Arrow with that horrible version which we are expecting to see, because I think he lost his mom also, and he'll feel so bad and try to make things right, to you know to make them pay for the sins, to pay. So I guess so, because there's no one else that can just appear to be a Green Arrow without any history coming up, without any history from the past, or lost something from the past that will make that person to become a Green Arrow and so arrogant, horrible as described. I don't think so. It should be Oliver's son from the future that can be able to 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 appear and act on this sex like that. It should be. That's what we're expecting. It should be. It should be. Because his dad also is dead. His mom is dead also. So she feel pain. She feel pain to take over the legacy of his dad. And do the things that he could not. Should do. The things that his dad could not accomplish. He should accomplish it. He should bring back Green Arrow to life. We love the dark side. We love to see Axe being kicked. Not just stopping. Not just stopping the crimes. But being kicked. That's what we want to see. Not all this playboy, billionaire playboys history. No. But I think he's surely going to be broke. He should be broke. Because his dad was also broke after his dad passed away. He was broke. So I think should just be one of his pain that he feels, and then become the best version of him, which is this horrible version, the serial killer which we all expect, which we all want to see. This is what we want. We don't want playboys. We don't want any form of relationship, love, things on this sense. We just need action. We just need to see the dark side of Green Arrow. Because to me, he's not qualified to be on the DC. How? How do you cope with that? You can't kill. Then you're expected to be on the DC. How? What is DC? What this is trying to do, to tell us? What are you trying to do? Just drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments.